Hi guys, so I want to show you how to use the calculator on the ewistore website so you guys can find out exactly the amount of materials you're going to need for your external wall installation and also how much it's going to cost. So you just open a browser, any browser will do. In this case I'm going to use Chrome, but whatever browser you use you can use it, and you just type ewistore.co.uk right here on the address bar, and that will lead you straight into the ewistore website. Really cool website. If you scroll down just a little bit, you see here, right here, the calculator I'm talking about. You can just do a very quick use of that calculator. Just pick one of the systems you would use, how many square meters you would use. It would be an estimated cost. But if you want to see a full detail report, let's go like that, on what you're going to use, you click the full version right here, and that will take you to the full version of the calculator on the ewistore website. So you're going to choose the options that best fit the job you're going to do, and then the calculator will give you good results. I'll show you in a moment. You can start by choosing the type of property it is. If it's a detached property, semi-detached, or terraced. I'm going to say it's semi-detached just for the example. And click next. The amount of square meters you're going to need of insulation, I'm going to say 100 square meters. It's like a big round number just to show you how it works. And then you can choose if you just want render, or if you want to use mineral wool, or if you want to use EPS. And as you can see, the calculator changes according to your choices. I'm going to choose EPS on this example right here. You then choose the thickness of the insulation from 20 millimeters to 110 millimeters. I'm going to say 70 millimeters. And if you notice the windows right here, the thickness, if I change the thickness, it's going to change right there. You can see the result of the insulation, how 70 is different from 20 and it's different from 110. I'm going to say 70 millimeters. It's really cool because it lets you see exactly how your job is going to look like when you do it. The type of system you're going to pick, if it's silicone, if it's silicone silicate, if it's acrylic, if it's mineral. In this case, I'm going to pick silicone silicate and move on to next. Then what kind of fixings do you want? Do you want to use metal fixings or plastic fixings? If you're not sure, when you click them, then you can see how they change to give you the best look or whatever you prefer. I'm going to say plastic fixings here. I move on to the render grain size. It can go between 1 millimeter to 3 millimeters. It can be 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeters. I'm going to stay with 1.5 millimeters for the example that we have here. And then the number of corner beads, I'm going to do a completely random number. I'm going to say 20. And the number of stop beads, once again, a completely random number. I'm going to say 10. Don't ignore if I'm doing right numbers or not, just showing you how the calculator works. Number of type of starter tracks. Each starter track here is 2 meters. I'm going to say I need 10 as well, just for the example. And what kind do I want? Do I want plastic ones or do I want metal ones? I'm gonna say plastic as well, just so it's with the plastic that we picked before. It will just look the same. And then you can choose the color. That's the great thing about it. You have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. I don't know why I said tier, it's tier. And you can just pick the different colors. As you can see, if you you move forward into the tiers, they get brighter and brighter. They just have different prices. Different tiers have different prices. That's all it is. I'm going to go to tier 2, and I'm going to choose a really crazy color. I'm going to choose this blue right here, just to go completely mental. And that's it. As soon as you click next, you can then see exactly the amount of materials you're gonna need. You can see here you're gonna need 100 square meters of EPS. You can see you're gonna need 25 bags of adhesive. You can see you're gonna need 10 pieces of silicone silicate render. The amount of corners, the amount of stop beads, all the amounts of what you need. You have right here, so you know exactly what is that you need in terms of the amount of materials you're going to use for your job. And then if you want to find out the price, in a way to just make everything safe and keep the conversation private, obviously, between ewistore and you, we don't want to share anything. You just drop here your name, you drop your phone number, you drop your email, and then you drop your postcode just so we can calculate the delivery that will be to you. And as soon as you do this and you press send, you receive on the email that you put here on the detail box, you will receive your quote, a personalized quote with exactly what you need, directed to the job you're going to do, and with the price, the estimated price, the estimated cost of that job. It's so simple to use. I really like how visual it is, because you can see and imagine your job as you go along the calculator, and we made it as simple as possible so you can know exactly the amount of materials you're going to need and how much they're going to cost you. So just head over to ewistore.co.uk and try to calculate it yourself. You're going to see it's so simple to use, and it's going to be so helpful when you have external wall insulation jobs to do. Thank you very much for watching the video. Bye!